Welcome to Prep Rally, brought to you by the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Happy National Signing Day. Today's a big day for athletes across Northwest Arkansas as they sign letters of intent to continue their athletic careers at the next level. At Springdale Harbor this morning, J.B. Brown and Hunter Wood headlined a large group of Wildcats who signed college scholarships in Wildcat Arena. Brown signed with Bowling Green University, and Wood is a member of Bobby Petrino's first signing class at Missouri State. So Harbor coach Chris Wood was obviously beaming for his program, but not just for his players, but also for his son, who will head to Springfield.
So Chris, obviously a special day for your program to have this many kids sign, but an extra special day for you to have your son be one of these signees.
Yeah, I mean, it's, this is our 14th year at Harbor, and we've been really blessed to have a number of young men be able to have the opportunity to go to college and play college ball. This group of young men today signing these 6 guys have done just a fantastic job for us, and it is extra special because Hunter Wood, he's grown with the program since he's about 2 years old, and to be able to sit at these tables and sign in front of his peers, get his college paid for, I mean, it's a true blessing to our family.
How special is it for you guys that he could get to play kind of close to home?
Oh, I mean, it's exciting. I mean, we're excited that it's at Missouri State, about 2 hours from here, that we'll be able to go to the game, see what's going on. We're excited that he gets to play for Coach Petrino. I think that, that's a great fit for Hunter. I think he'll do a good job in his scheme system. Hard-nosed guy playing for just a heck of a ball coach.
He's developed some good receivers. Was that a big factor in maybe his decision?
Well, I mean, it started off with Coach Bravo, the receivers coach, and just kind of how he went through the whole process of building a relationship with Hunter. It just speaks volumes. It's somewhere where from day one when we stepped on campus under Coach Steck that it felt like home. And, it's just every time we went back, we just kind of had that comfort and that peace about it. And Coach Bravo did a fantastic job. And then, when you get Coach Petrino that gets to come in December, the timing and all that. But, again, it's just a true blessing to be able to do that.
I'm talking about some of your other kids who are signing today.
Well, it starts with Micah C. Wood, one of our receivers, kind of had an injury senior year.
Bit
just snake bit, but
yeah.
His best ball's ahead of him just because of healthy. And Arkansas Tech, I think he's going to fit in really good under the coaching staff there, and I think he's really going to have a really good career. We got Trey Smith there as well, and Damon Nelson. So really excited for what Micah's doing. Juwan Boyd had a heck of a year. I think he's one of the top 5-10 athletes in the state, and to be able to play corner going to Western Illinois, I think it's going to be a really good fit. Be on the field, has a chance to really start as a freshman, I believe. And then you got J.B. Brown going to Bowling Green, just a heck of a linebacker. He's got all the dimensions. He's only going to get better and better under their coaching. And then you come back on that with Cole Bowen and Max Pena going to Southwestern, really good fit. Just hard-nosed kids, love the game, getting school paid for, being able to continue their careers. And so really excited about that whole group of playing and moving on to the next level.
So congratulations to all the athletes and especially their parents on this special day. And we'll have full coverage of these and many other signings in the Thursday edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, as well as online at NWA Online. So let's jump to basketball. Tuesday night was hoops night, and there were some great games played across the region. So we'll start on the boys' side, where Springdale Harbor edged Bentonville 60-59 as Lawson Jenkins hit 5 free throws in the final 3.1 seconds. Now, this game had a crazy ending as Bentonville was hit with a technical foul as the teams were walking from one end of the court to the other, with Bentonville holding a slight lead. The Tigers made a free throw, but after the technical, Jenkins hit 2 free throws to pull the Wildcats within 1 point. So after the free throws, Harbor maintained possession of the ball because of the technical. So that gave Harbor another chance at the win. Harbor gets possession. They throw the ball inbounds. Jenkins shoots a 3-pointer that misses, but he was fouled on the play. He goes to the free throw line. Bam, bam, bam. Hits all 3 free throws. Harbor wins the game by 1 point. And here is Harbor coach Tommy Deffebaugh after the game.
What can I say but just one crazy finish tonight?
Well, we're kind of used to crazy finishes, I guess, and Bentonville, we got to give them a lot of credit. Rip had his guys prepared, and they played well. The third quarter, we jumped out on them, and I think we went up 10, 11 or so, and I'm thinking we're getting ready to control the game, and Rip's guys played solid and got the ball to Braden, who had a big-time game. and the technical hurt us, slowed our momentum down, got them to the free throw line. So it was a bad timing. Anytime you get a technical, it was a bad timing. But the technical definitely took away from our momentum. Then we kind of went on a dry spell, couldn't make shots there, and then Bentonville just, they capitalized on that.
What was the technical for?
Our bench, got technical on our bench. Just shouldn't be saying things. Referees hearing things and shouldn't be saying things. And that's just bottom line. I tried to tell them, if you get a call, whether it's good or bad, accept it, sit down, take our medicine, and let's move on. Yeah. And referee heard some things. Wasn't a curse word, wasn't any bad word. He just heard somebody bickering about a call.
Yeah. And then with 3.1 seconds left, I know you've got to be starting to hang your head thinking, and then did you see the technical being called? Or
I heard the technical being called. Of course, I'm looking on the floor, looking down the floor. We're trying to press, we're trying to trap, we're trying to get the ball back. And all of a sudden, I turn around and bam, the referee said technical. And wow, it just, something like that just happens. And I know Colton's a tremendous young man, really good player, and just got caught up in the motion of the game. And I hate it for him, but when we get that opportunity, Lawson stepped up, made free throws. We're going to take it. We're going to try to take advantage of it.
Do you tell Lawson anything during those last 3 seconds, or you just kind of sit there and let him do his thing?
I told the players, and they're his teammates, they're his friends. They're wanting to come up to him, and I'm telling them, leave him alone. You listen to me. Don't talk to him. Don't hit his hands. Don't bother him. Let him stay in his zone. Let him do his rhythm. Let him get prepared however he needs to get prepared. Do not touch him. Do not bother him. And Lawson went out there and proceeded to make free throws, that was just awesome. That was awesome.
Also on Tuesday night, Springdale High, they edged Rogers Heritage 41-40. Heritage hit what looked to be like a game-winning three-pointer at the end of the game, but the shot was ruled a two-pointer, and Springdale held on for the win. Also, Fayetteville kept pace in the 6A West. They beat Bentonville West, and Rogers High ran over Van Buren Tuesday night. On the girls' side in the 6A West, Rogers started slowly Tuesday night, but stepped on the gas and moved past Van Buren 44-38. Rogers coach Preston Early praised his team after the come-from-behind win.
Okay, that was a big one for us. Really might have saved our season. I told our players that. We put ourselves right back in the hunt now, at 4-4, and we're right there in the middle and fighting for it. We look like our old self again. I thought it was big that our kids stayed positive because, like you mentioned, we did get down 7-0 to start with. We hadn't played good ball in the last 2 weeks, but we've been persistent in practice. I thought our kids showed a lot of great resolve on Sunday and Monday preparing for today, and we said we just got to find a way to contribute and keep battling. I thought another big play that possibly helped turn the tide again was London Hatchett missed a three, and they were daring to shoot it. I was proud of London for taking it, but Taylor followed it like a champ and got the offensive rebound stick back, and I thought that was a big play for us, a momentum play. Presley Reisenhoover hits a couple of big threes off the bench. Kate Miller hit some threes to loosen them up, and then finally they lost McConnell in transition, and she got loose again.
Also on Tuesday, Bentonville High had no problems with Springdale Harbor, winning that game 65-35 to hold on to first place in the 6A West. Rogers Heritage beat Springdale 53-30, and Kariah Beck scored 17 points in the third quarter alone as Fayetteville beat Bentonville West 58-26. So second half of conference play begins Friday night in the 6A West, and there are some big games on tap as well as in the lower classifications as teams in Class 1A through 4A gear up for the postseason in about 2 weeks. Here is a look at some of Friday's key games across the region. We'll have full coverage of these games and more in the Saturday edition of the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette, as well as online at NWAOnline.com. We'll take a little break right here. We want to show you some of the amazing images and photos that our photographers have gotten at this week's games. If you'd like to purchase any of these or any other photos that our award-winning photographers take each week, you may do so online at NWAOnline.com/photos. When we come back, we'll recognize this week's Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Players of the Week, as well as previewing an upcoming wrestling tournament. Chase Ammons of New School and Kaya Hubner of Lead Hill are this week's Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Players of the Week. Ammons came close to a triple-double in a win against Alpena last week, scoring 27 points, had 10 assists and 7 rebounds. He also had 22 points in another game as New School improved their record to 27-1. Hubner, she helped lead Lead Hill to a couple of wins. She had 38 points in a win against Deer that gave the Lady Tigers their 20th win of the season. So congratulations to both Chase and Kaya, our Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette Players of the Week this week. Now, each Tuesday in the NWADG, we select a Boys and Girls Player of the Week. So for more on these players, check out the story online at nwaonline.com. We also want to congratulate Fayetteville senior and Oregon State signee Sasha Goforth on her recent selection to the McDonald's High School All-American basketball game. Now, Sasha, she will go to Houston in the spring to join the top players in the country at the Toyota Center. This is such a tremendous honor for a very deserving player, so congratulations to you, Sasha. The prep wrestling season begins the first of a 3-week postseason surge this Saturday with the Dual State Wrestling Tournament in Russellville. Now, the Dual State Tournament is a team tournament, and Northwest Arkansas teams are expected to compete for top honors this weekend. So Dual State is this weekend. Next weekend, action shifts to Bentonville West, where the Wolverines will host the Big West Conference Tournament. And then the wrestling season will culminate the following weekend with the boys and girls. Now remember, the Arkansas Activity Association this year sanctioned girls wrestling for the first time. So the girls and boys state wrestling tournaments will be held in Little Rock. Our Paul Boyd will be there all weekend long to provide coverage, and he'll have coverage of all of these wrestling tournaments in the Northwest Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. That's it for this week's show. We're here each week during the prep season to bring you the best coverage of prep sports in Northwest Arkansas. Thanks for watching.